Hello children, welcome back to your science class. In today's class, I'll continue with same chapter 5, plant reproduction, and today we'll discuss all about seeds. You might have seen many of the seeds. So let's start with structure of seed. A seed in the plant is the part that develops from the ovules. In last class, you learned that how seeds and fruits are formed. So you know after fertilization, the ovule of the flower changes into seed. So seed is the part of plant that develops from the ovules. They are enclosed in the fruits. Seeds of different plants may vary in many ways. There are many types of seeds you might have seen. But all seeds have three main parts: the seed coat, second the cotyledon, and third the embryo. Seed coats are the protective layer on the outside of the seed. And as you just see in the picture, seed coat is the outermost layer, cotyledon is the part which stores the food for the baby plant, and the innermost is the embryo or young plant. Let's understand this structure with an activity. Soak few gram seed in a water, keep them soaked overnight. Soaked gram seed. You can see in the picture there is lots of soaked gram seed. So now just take one seed and very gently and carefully remove its outer covering. When you remove its outer covering, you will find the same picture that is showing in the first picture. When you will take out the outermost layer, that is seed coat, then you will find this. So this is seed coat. Now open the two halves and observe the tiny structure present inside the seed, which is showing the second picture. When you will open these two halves, it is of gram, so you will find two halves in them. So when you open it, you find one tiny structure inside this, that is embryo, and these two halves are called as cotyledon. And this embryo that gives rise to a new plant. So you all just soak this gram seed for today night, and tomorrow you just open and try to see all these three parts of a gram seed. Now next is dispersal of seed. Children, dispersal is defined as the scattering or transport of seed from one place to another by means of a dispersing agent. Just imagine, all the plants produce a very large number of seeds. If all of them were to fall under the parent plant, they would grow in such a crowded condition that many of them would die due to the lack of space, water, mineral and light. So they would fight against each other for their conditions to grow. So the stronger ones will grow and the weaker one would die out. It is therefore good for seeds to scatter. That is why it is important for the seeds to scatter far away from the parent plants, where they can get a suitable condition for the growth. So this process of scattering or spreading of seed is called dispersal of seed. So the process by which seeds of a plant are scattered away from the parent plant is called dispersal of seeds. It can be occur by four modes. Means there are few agents which help in the dispersal of seeds. So these are wind, water, animal and explosion. Let's start with wind. The seeds that are dispersed by wind are generally light. Means the plant which disperse the seed by wind, so those seeds are light in weight, they are small and they produce such structures like they have hair like structure, or they are having wings like structure that can be easily carried away by the wind. Okay, so means the plant in which seed have to be dispersed by wind, they are light and they have some hair like structure or wing like structure, so that it can easily be fly with the, or it can easily be carried away by the wind. For example, cotton seeds and maple seeds, they disperse by wind. Second method is dispersal by water. So obviously the plants which grow in water or near the water bodies, they disperse their seeds by water. So these seeds have a structure generally hollow, or they have some fibrous like structure, so that they can easily float on water and do not just sink in water. Okay, the plant's seeds are dispersed by water. They have some certain structure which help them to float, such as spongy structure or fibrous outer coat. For example, coconut. That coconut trees grows near the coastal areas, means near the water bodies. It float in water and carried away to far off places. When it lands on the shores of the rivers, the seeds get germinated and that's grow into the new plant. Same as the seeds of lotus is also dispersed by the water. Now third method is dispersal by explosion of fruits. There are some plants which throw out their seeds once the fruit is ripened. Once the fruit is mature, fruit dry and it's automatically burst and expels the seeds. Means it's just open and that with the force it's send the seeds to far off places. These seeds fall at distant places from the parent plant and will germinate. So the example of the seeds which are dispersed by explosion of fruits are pea and balsam. Next is dispersal by animals. Animals and human beings eat many of the fruits like mango. Nowadays we are eating mango and we throw the seeds. So we and other animals also eat the fruits and throw these seeds. The seeds grow into new plants. Mango, apple, etc. disperse their seed in this manner. There are other animals and birds which eat the fruits like berries and nuts along with their seeds. The seeds pass through their body and the seeds remain undigested, and when they expel out, the seeds comes with their faces, and when the seeds gets proper environment or suitable condition, that grow, and this way seeds are just dispersed to different places. Except that there are some plants which produce the seeds which have some spine like structure, like first picture is showing. They have some spines or stiff hair or hook like structure around them. When any of the animal, birds or human pass from there, then the seeds stuck to their body, and with the animals or birds it's dispersed to different places. So the hook seed of cocklebur, first picture which is showing, the hook seeds of cocklebur plant get dispersed through this method. So in this way plant disperse their seeds to different places away from the parent's plant so that they can get a better chance to grow into a new plant. Now, significance of dispersal of seeds means what is the need? Why dispersal of seed is important? So, first point is seed dispersal ensures the scattering of seed to the wider area. So this process increases the chances that seed will fall in an area suitable for germination. So it increases the chances of survival and growth of more plants from the seed. Second, seed dispersal also helps in increasing the area over which a particular type of plants may be found. Okay, so due to seed dispersal, there is a diversity in the plant growing. Means because of seed dispersal only, in a single field you find a lot of variety of plants. If seed dispersal will not be there, then what will happen, children? You know, only one type of plant you will find in one of the garden or field. So dispersal of seeds ensures the diversity, variety of plants growing in a particular area. And last point is, if the seeds are made to grow only under the parent plant, they have to compete with each other, they will fight with each other. So what will happen? Many of the seeds will not get proper condition and will not grow into the new plant. So in this case, what will happen? Many of the seeds will die out. Only few, the stronger one, will able to germinate. And when the seeds will disperse, they will go to different places that will go away from the parent's plant. So there will be more chances, or there will be more opportunity of the seeds to grow. So dispersal of seeds ensure that seeds move away from their parent's plant and will get full opportunity to develop. Okay, that is why dispersal of seed is important. Now next is, when the seeds get proper soil or proper place after dispersal, then they have to germinate. So our next topic is germination of seeds. Germination means the development of seed into a young plant. Means a development of a young plant from a seed. This is germination. You know, children, plants produce a very large number of seeds, but all of them do not germinate. Some seeds may be immature, means not fully developed, or some may be eaten by animals, some are damaged, or some do not get fine conditions suitable for germination. So a seed can only germinate under few conditions. These are, means a seed needs light, air, water and warmth. Then only it will start growing into the new plant. So in short, you can say the process by which a seed grows into a young plant is called germination. So during germination, seed absorb water and becomes soft. Then the seed coat breaks and the embryo grows and come out. And the baby plant or seedling that comes out develop root, and then gradually it's develop shoot, and slowly it will convert into the young plant. Okay, let's understand the condition necessary for germination of seeds through an activity. For this, you need a glass slide, some strings, some bean seeds, a beaker and some water. So let's start. Fix 3 bean seeds on a glass slide. Even in place of glass slide, you can use your scale, simple scale, and fix these 3 bean seeds on the glass slide with the string as shown in the figure, and label seed upper one 1, second middle one seed 2 and third one seed 3. Now put the slide in the beaker such that the seed 1, the upper one, is completely out above the water. Seed 2, it is partially in water, means it is inside, little bit inside the water, and seed 3, it will be completely submerged in water, means you have to arrange the setup like as showing in the picture. First seed, this will be in air only, middle one will partially in water, and third one it will be completely inside the water. Keep this arrangement in a warm place for a few days, not in refrigerator. Now you'll observe after a week that seed 3 swells up but does not germinate. Seed 3 means the lower one, which is completely in water. As it will absorb water, it will swell up but it will not germinate. Seed 1, which is in the air, there is no change because they do not get water. They are getting, that seed is only getting air. And the middle seed, which is seed 2, it's developed a tiny root and a tiny shoot. So it means you can say that seed 3 gets water but no air, while seed 1 gets air but no water. So hence they do not germinate. But the middle seed, means seed 2, it gets both air and water. So it starts germinating. Therefore, air, water and warmth are required for germination. So you can see this experiment clearly shows that a seed needs air, water, light. So it means this experiment clearly shows that a seed needs water, air and warmth for the germination. Okay, so this is all for today. Thank you.